This time on Sovereign Sea.
I feel like the tool should be able to do what it said.
I meant for that to happen. That's gonna like spring out. Hello, here I am, because I can't absorb any of what you just put on here. So
It's sick. That's all I got.
let's go.
All right, here's our decks. They don't look great, I know. They were sink. And I was saying, it's a rinky dinky dinky dink. Hope it don't sinky sink.
Welcome to Sovereign Sea. I'm Becca, and together with my husband Tim and our two deck paws, Hazel and Sally, we are embarking on the journey of a lifetime, carving a life for ourselves upon the water. We're happy to have you on board. Let's figure it out together as we go.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not sure if you can hear me. It's super windy, but it's another Saturday. We're at the boatyard. We watched last week's video. You saw that we've got 2 coats of paint on the hull. We decided that was a-okay for us. So now, this week we've started some refinishing. I've refinished some of the teak. I just used some good old teak sealer on it. We're not doing any varnish on the stuff that's going to be in the broad sunlight all year long. We're going to be living aboard, so I'm just going to be sealing it up every few months instead of playing around with varnish on it. It's just our style to try varnish on a sailboat, on a lot of stuff, and it's a long time. So for those of you who have patience for that, a round of applause. It's not me. So we put, as you can see on this side, we put some of our stainless steel rails back on the teak rails, rub rails that are on the side, and it's looking really good. We did run out of screws, however. We're using all new stainless steel screws on it, and we ran out. So we're waiting on some more to come back in before we could finish that project. But what's working on right now is our door. Main door, the sliding one. We're going to take all of the paint off of it. It's a teak door, but it had been painted over. So we're going to take all the paint off of it and then hopefully clean it and then reseal it. Not sure if it'll all get done today. But essentially today it's basically going to be a cluster. All right, cluster that, because we've got a bunch of odds and ends that need tying up. So come along. pretty Amish right now, I'm not gonna lie. You might have noticed we're not using our little machines anymore, and that's because they're not.
Because Becca burned them all up.
He's saying I'm too hard on the tools. The thing is that I feel like the tools should be able to do what it said without giving you too much headache or back talk or riff-raff. The Dremel's on the fritz. We just bought it. We've done like 2 projects with it, maybe 1, and it's burning up. It only goes half speed. So, trying to get it done with some hand sanding. I have another Dremel, but the batteries die really fast, so right now I'm charging one. The other one's dead, so.
Well, to be clear, the other ones are not Dremels. They are the Walmart brand of cordless multi-tool Hyper Tough.
It does work. It's not.
Works
for
really
longer
well as
than
a slinky.
Not for longer than 4 minutes.
I meant for that to happen. That's for dramatic effect.
So why did you probably say that after you did it?
So you would know. Oy.
How I know. Don't pay teeth.
What?
Just tell him. Do not pay your teeth.
Please don't.
You can put some on it, just not pay.
Especially not epoxy paint.
Come on now.
All grip. 2 parts.
Kind of craziness could I concoct here?
Can't be doorless forever, folks.
No.
It is a cool day, considering, but it's not gonna stay like this.
No, it's not. You have completely eaten every little steel brush that we have, huh?
I have worked hard, yes. I have worked hard and I have been working on this dang boat. So if that's your question, yes. The answer is yes. And you
Yes,
would have done it too
I
if you were
have
me.
eaten every steel brush. Hold up.
Can't help it, it's tasty.
Try.
He doesn't laugh at my jokes in real time, but when he's editing the videos, he does. So just so you guys know. Alright. You came, we sanded, we stripped, we sacrificed, and now the captain wants to sand some more. So that's what we're gonna do. Do we have to wait for this to dry?
Yeah, we gotta wait for the water to dry. It won't take long. You can already see that it's drying.
Okay.
That's why I'm wiping it, because it helps it.
If it was just a little bit, if it was like one thing, like this thing down here, or this little thing right here, or whatever, but it's like all along the edge here. And I didn't see that before. The whole reason I did this was so we would see that. Then we can go back and sand it, make it look better. Because when you put the, what you call it, that's gonna like spring out.
hello, here I am because I can't absorb any of what you just put on here. So today's the day we're putting the steps back. Should be using 316 stainless. Getting 316 stainless screws is going to be an exercise in futility. So rather than get 316 everything else and 304 screws, I went ahead and got 304 everything. That way when we go to replace all of this with 316, we don't have to wonder what's what. We just replace everything. Plus, 304 18.8 is a hell of a lot cheaper than 316. Like, considerable amount cheaper. How they look?
Look great.
Awesome.
Moment of truth. I'm ready. Let's see how she looks. Oh. Oh.
Wow. That was so good. Oh, that looks sick.
Like,
You like it?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Make sure it opens and closes.
Hold on. It's not as squeaky.
Not right now.
You think it will be?
It needs new wheels.
Oh. The door's gotta be squeaky. That's our alarm system.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, so you're gonna know if you have an intruder. It's not like the whole boat moves when somebody steps up.
We have 2 dogs.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't film this, but I just got done vacuuming the engine room, and boy, oh boy, is that a dirty job. There's still a lot of cleaning of the bilges that needs to be done down there. While I was down there, I noticed a spot where our diesel line, fuel line, has been leaking. It needs a new line and new hose clamps. And so there's some diesel in the bilge that we need to sort out. And yeah, it's just a very sticky and tight space. But getting familiar with it, getting familiar with the systems, every time I go down there, I'm just like, all right, this is another opportunity to learn a little bit more about what we've got going on down in the heart of the boat. Even though it's not my favorite task, it's good to get it done, get it out of the way, and hopefully sometime soon I'll be down there scrubbing it clean and getting everything smelling nice again, fixing the leak in the line, and we'll be all fair and squared up. Alright, now it is time to rinse down the bottom. I've been doing this every day as part of the osmosis treatment to get all of the saltwater acid. I can't remember what it's called, but it's an acid that saltwater makes when it gets into fiberglass and nooks and crannies. The fresh water draws it out, and so I've been doing that every day. And we've been seeing it go down the winter itself. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning. We are up bright and early. Just kidding, it's 9 a.m. But hey, it's Sunday. And so we got our door installed. She's looking fantastic. I'm really happy with that. But the deck's looking a little rough. We got some rust stains all over. We possivated our stainless, and now the stainless is looking a lot better. But all the rust from the stainless has settled onto our decks. So we're going to get that cleaned up this morning. It's going to be hopefully a really satisfying before and after. We are also potentially thinking about doing a little remodel on our dinghy. We're going to be, I think we mentioned, we're going to be using the Weaver davits instead of the davits. So it flips up the boat. So we want the bottom of the boat to look kind of nice, kind of similar to our boat. And we've got a ton of leftover paint. So we're thinking, why don't we just throw some paint on there and it'll not take away so much from our fresh new paint job. side of your stuff. That's all I got. Let's go. Let's go. How did you get this thing up there by yourself?
What?
How did you get this thing up here by yourself?
I just picked it up and set it out there.
This thing weighs like 100 pounds.
Grab a couple towels.
You want to?
Well, I mean, I would love to.
Take a brown seat.
We don't have any ShamWows.
Sam, wow. Sam, wow.
Try to say something. Getting all in the way and stuff. That's what I specialize at, by the way.
We are finishing up cleaning our dink. It looks a lot better.
I noticed you didn't say cleaning up our dinghy.
No, well, it's because the previous owner of this boat left a bunch of notes behind, and on the fly bridge, one day when I was cleaning it, I saw one that said "dink in tow," and I can only assume that that means he was towing his dink, his dinghy.
Dinghy.
So now I call it the dink because I think it's nice. And when we were cruising over here, I at one point had to put the dinghy down into the water while it was full of water, and I was saying, "It's a rinky dinky dinky dink. Hope it don't sinky sink." So this is our gal. This is our rider right now. Gonna rock with her. We're gonna paint her today. Once the sun finally beats down on her and dries her up. All right, here's our decks. They don't look great, I know, embarrassing, but we're gonna get the rust stains off at least.
Okay, girl. You're so pretty. So Sally. Okay, dude. Miss you.
How visible it's going to be.
So the hull cleaner that we used that takes off the rust stains leaves this like streaky film on the hull as we're rinsing it off. And so now Tim's washing the hull. It's still not fully coming off. Seems like it's going to be a pain in the butt to get off, which is a bummer because we just finished painting this guy. It was looking real nice. So, I think it will come off. I just don't know what exactly we're going to have to do to get it off. So that was a bit of a flop. Alright guys, I just been acetone down the dinghy. Tim is stirring up the paint. Hopefully it'll be a nice, quick, satisfying job. Oh, we didn't put the tape on. So should I tape? To tape or to not tape? What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good.
Like our little dinghy.
Well, what do you think?
Good. Hey, get off of there.
Buggies?
Yeah, what they don't understand is I don't really care about this, and I will just as soon paint them right into the finish. I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time trying to get you out of that and rescue you. I'm just going to make you part of the coating. Because this boat already has lots of little blemishes and stuff on it, so you'll just fit right in.
So Tim has come up with a master plan and we're just going He's already filled a lot of the voids. Now he's going to be filling some voids with epoxy around the edges, because eventually this whole back side, he is going to do an epoxy coat on, and then we've got some mahogany coming that's going to be added for further support.
Hopefully next weekend I can get this whole thing finished. Have it mounted before you come back.
So this is what the stainless rails look like. I don't think we showed you up close yesterday.
That works.
They look fantastic. Really happy with them.
Cold monkey like Fritos. Cold monkey like Tab and Mountain Dew. Cold monkey, very simple man. Big, warm, fuzzy, secret heart. Oh my god.
The flowers bloom in springtime, the leaves fly in the fall, but we have one another through the changes of them all. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well.
All right, you guys. It's been a long weekend of doing a bunch of absolutely nothing. Just kidding. No, we've gotten some tasks done that we've been putting off. The door looks phenomenal. Dink down here is looking all shiny and fresh. And the engine room being vacuumed takes a lot off of my plate in the future. So I'm happy. Mama's happy.
Mama's happy this weekend. She's going out of town next weekend. I got a long weekend of doing absolutely nothing planned, so.
Anyway.
That's not true. I've got some things I'll do, and I'll try to video what I can, and maybe we'll, rather than put out a video for that weekend, we'll combine that footage into the next, and we'll just skip the week.
Yeah.
That'd be what we do. But Becca needed a break, and I support her taking a break. But I still got some things I got to do. So,
Yeah.
still lots of stuff to do.
Lots of things to do, but we're narrowing down the list of large projects that we have on the list to do while we're here, at least. The decks are looking much better. The rust stains came off. They don't look like shiny new decks. They're not shiny new decks. They will one day be again, but not today. I just ate a nut. It just went right in my mouth.
Let you straighten that out. We do need to, our friend Sean down there has a one of those cubes, the big plastic cubes that you dump fuel in or oil or whatever in, and I'm gonna see if I can get them to move that thing down here before this weekend, because one of the things I would like to do is go ahead and take all the fuel out of the tanks regardless of how much is in there. Just pump it all out into that cube, be done with it, have them go toss it or what have you, and then get in there, clean those fuel tanks out, because I'm 99% sure that the diesel is bugged. And if it's bugged, I mean, we could, it would not be good.
Yes.
So we will. That's in the works maybe for this weekend too. If I can get that thing moved down here, and Sean has a transfer pump, I may go ahead and pump all of that diesel out into the cube, and then we'll clean the tanks. And either there's a place you can get diesel delivered, so we might do that because it's as cheap getting it delivered as it is going and buying it from someplace. I could have it put 25 gallons in each tank, and then we can fill up on the way out.
It's a strange place geographically where we are here in Florida. It's
2
cheaper
weeks
to
from
get
anywhere.
cheaper to get your diesel delivered than to pump it at the gas station. I don't know why.
It's
That's
very
the
weird.
way it is.
It's
So-
very weird. And they deliver it from Fort Myers. It really makes no sense. I don't know. I don't get it.
I'm
But
not complaining.
it is farm
Sound like-
diesel, and this is a farm town. So maybe they deliver farm diesel all over the place out here, and you just become another stop on the list. I have coffee.
So wait, but it'll be fine in our engine.
Yeah, that's what we run. Off-road diesel.
Oh,
Farm diesel.
yeah.
The red stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the red stuff. Yep. Sweet. All right. Well, great job. Hope you guys are doing well.
Hope you're doing well.
If you want to support us on our journey, we do have a coffee account. Send us a coffee, keep us going on our journey. I'll miss you guys next weekend, but going on a little girls' trip to recharge. So I'm excited for that.
Yep. I'm going to be all lovely. Maybe I'll go live and tell you guys how lovely I am.
Subscribe.
Like,
The video.
subscribe, comment, let us know what you think, let us know what you like, let us know what you don't like. Somebody said something about the videos being too long. I do my best to keep them between 30 and
About
45
that.
minutes.
This video's getting too long. See you guys later.
Wait, come here, we gotta say peace out.
No, we don't. You don't have to.
Come on, I'll cut it up. I'll cut 90% of this out.
This is the opposite sack.
Oh, yeah, sorry. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace. I love you.
Good.